So the next example is fairly similar to the previous one in nature, but it's about a different topic. So a teacher wants to know if students in her morning class do better on a test than students in her afternoon class. She compares the scores of 10 randomly chosen students in her class. So you see the scores there for the morning class, you see the scores there for the afternoon class. State the null hypothesis. Now in this case, the null hypothesis would be that the morning students will have the same scores. As the afternoon students. In other words, there is no significant difference between the morning scores and the afternoon scores. Again, as I said in the previous example, make sure you provide these details. So, no significant difference. We think they're going to have the same scores as the afternoon students. Now, we're going to do the same type of test. Now, we've got a little bit more in terms of numbers here. So, I've already taken the liberty of putting things in order if you want to write these down in their order as well. Now, we were told that there are 10 of the 10 students in each class that she looked at. So, 10, that means halfway through is 5. So, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, between the 5th and the 6th number, so between 76 and 79, we need to find our halfway point there, which is 77, oops, my apologies, 77.5. And then we got to find the median of the lower half. So let's see, there's 5 numbers, so you go cross off, we're left at 68, right on. And then for the upper half, I'm going to do the light cross off on both these, we're just at 81. Similarly, let's check out the bottom, or the afternoon class. So going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, it's in between 80 and 80. Well, that's an easy average to figure out. That's 80. Now looking at the average of the lower half, or the median of the lower half to find quartile 1. It's right on 75, and to find the quartile 3, the median of the upper half, it's right on 88. So let's graph group A first. Sorry, the morning group first. So we said the median rate is right on 77.5. Now 77.5, that's exactly halfway between 77 or 75 and 80. So we'll put our line there. We have a quartile 1 at 68. So we're going to approximate it right over here. It's not going to be dead on, but that's close enough. And then our third quartile is up at 81. So right about here. Now we had a maximum score for that class of 88, so that's right about here, and a minimum score of 66, right about here. Now again, make sure, just like in the previous example, make sure you're completing your box and drawing your whiskers. So that is morning class. Especially if you're drawing multiple box and whisker plots on one single number line, it's beneficial for you to label them. Even if you have different colors, it's still a good idea to label them. All right, now let's do the afternoon class. So let me switch back to their color of blue. So we had a median of 80. Quartile 1 was at 75. Quartile 3 was at 88. And we had a maximum of 92. So approximately there, and a minimum of 67, so right about there. Just like on the previous one. Complete your box, draw your whiskers, and again, I'm going to label this one as afternoon. Now, just looking at these two, it looks like it's a little bit more drastic of a shift than we had on the previous example. So in this case, are they the same? I'd say no. It looks like the afternoon class did a little bit better. So we're going to say we're going to reject the null hypothesis. So again, we're saying we're rejecting that they're the same. And we're going to say the afternoon class did better.